Welcome to another edition of SoCal Sense. I'm Jeff, and today I'm going to be doing a top 10 list in one take, because apparently you guys only like watching top 10 lists. So this is going to be top 10 spring fragrances that I'm most looking forward to wearing. So it's not going to be in any particular order. I think all 10 of these are great. I'm going to wear them a ton. I live in Los Angeles, and luckily these will get a ton of use because we have spring weather for a very long time. So here's my top 10 one take, no edits, spring video. So first up, we're going to start with a unique blue fragrance. This is L'Homme Lacoste Intense, or Lacoste L'Homme Intense. It's a ginger rhubarb fragrance. This is one that there's not a single blue fragrance. Like, this is the most unique blue fragrance. Any age can wear this one. My bottle has gotten stronger as it's matured on the shelf. It's bold, it's unique, it's different, it's bright. You can wear it for many different occasions. It's a fantastic blue, fresh out of the shower, rhubarb ginger fragrance. So Lacoste L'Homme Intense, first into the list. Sticking with the blues, we're going to go Polo Blue Parfum. Now, I wore this on a business trip last year in a suit in the spring, and it was like perfect. It fit exactly what I needed it for, and it's just really nice. It's one of those ones that isn't anything that's going to just blow your mind away, but it's one that's going to work for pretty much anything you could possibly want it to work for. It's nice, it's simple, easy to wear, and it smells good, and you'll smell good. So, like, it's one of those ones where it's like, do you want to smell good? This is a good one to smell good with. If you don't want to smell good, I mean, there's lots of fragrances that you can wear that don't smell good to most people. So I could do an entire top 10 list on fragrances that don't smell good to most people, but people put on lists video. There are a lot of those. So Polo Blue Parfum coming in second. Remember, they're not in any order. I'm just doing the countdown for my own personal self. In third, we're going to stick with one more blue fragrance, and this is the most expensive, is it? The most expensive one on the list. This is Sedley by Parfums de Marly. This smells like a fizzy Sprite fancy soda. So if you took like a Sprite, mixed it with like a bunch of mint and other like fruits and stuff, squished it together like one of those fancy Sprites drinks you get at like a cabana or something like that. This is what Sedley smells like. It smells like a fancy Sprite soda. I dig it. It's easy to wear. You can spray it heavy. It's inoffensive. And it reminds me of spring. So, like, to me, this is like a crisp spring day. So this is the third one on the list, 3 of 10. And Sedley by Parfums de Marly, the most expensive one on the list. But I highly recommend this one. It's my favorite Parfums by Marly by like a long. Like, second place is like far second. This one's great. Okay, next up was one of my favorite releases of 2022. This is Dior Homme Sport 2021, even though it pretty much came out in 2022. This one's just so easy to wear. Like, easy to wear to work, easy to have on outdoors, outside, spring weather. This is beautiful. And I travel a lot in the springtime, and this will be consistently with me when I travel because it works for whatever occasion I'm going to want it to work. It works dressed up, it works dressed down, it works casual, it works formal. Dior knocked it out of the park with Dior Homme Sport 2021. I think this was his last one that he designed before he left Dior and went to Mason Francis Kurkdjian. This one rocks. So yeah. That's 4 for you. And now we're on to 5. So let's go unisex for 5 and 6. So I'm going to bring 2 unisex fragrances out that anybody can wear, guys or girls. The first one is Compliments of George the Fragrance Apprentice. If you don't follow George, you should definitely follow George. This is Eau de Merveilles by Hermes. It smells like a fizzy orange. There's like a touch of licorice in it, but honestly, I don't like licorice that much, so I want to say a touch. A fizzy orange is mainly what you get in florals. I like this on a spring day outdoors. I don't wear this one when I go indoors. This is one where you're just like walking out and about, you're doing something about your day and you're outside. This one is awesome for that. Like, I mean, truly awesome for that. Was marketed originally for females, but I know at the Nordstrom's nearest to me, the sales clerk actually pulled their bottle to put it in the men's section because more men were buying this one than females. And more people need to wear this one. It is entirely unisex, and it's unique to its own. Like, you will smell like nobody else wearing this. And sometimes that's what you want. If you want to be unique, this one is a fizzy orange outside, spring. Spring outdoors, Eau de Merveilles. And with the sixth one, this was my most worn fragrance in 2021. And it's another one that smells like spring to me. It is Tommy Now Them. It's a unisex fragrance. It smells like citrus, musk, and geranium. Citrus, musk, and geranium. It's casual, grab and go. So if you're looking for something that's not a casual grab and go fragrance, this is not going to be it for you. This is something that you just wear to wear. Like running errands, gym, going to the store, hanging out with friends for a couple hours. This is like just something you spray on, go. It is so easy to wear. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. It's my favorite Tommy Hilfiger fragrance by a long shot, but it was my most worn fragrance in 2021, and I still wear it a lot to this day. It's just casual. Like, if you need a casual fragrance, this is a fantastic one to get if you want to smell different and unique. 7. All right. Is that 7? 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 7. Okay, I'm looking at the bottles. Like, did I grab the wrong amount of bottles? We are going to go into one that I think only works in spring. And this one is Polo Cologne Intense. Is it Intense? I can't even remember what it's called anymore. Polo Green. Polo Cologne Intense. I'm pretty sure it's Polo Cologne Intense. Polo Green. This came out, I think, 2 years ago now. It smells like a sexy mint. That's the best way to put it. Sexy citrus and mint. There's another fragrance by Azzaro called Wild Mint, which I also compare to like a sexy mouthwash. This is an even sexier mouthwash because I feel like more people can pull this one off. It's a significant upgrade to Polo Cologne, which is Polo Green, the original from like 1977, 78, somewhere around there. That one's a heavy tobacco fragrance. This couldn't be any more different than that one. This one's modern, it's fresh, it's youthful, any age can wear it, it smells like mint. So with, similar to Eau de Merveilles, where I said like this is best for outside, I wear this one too when I go outside. So to me, this is another outdoor fragrance, but I also feel like you could wear this one indoors, but I feel like indoors you want to dress it up a little bit. I wouldn't be wearing it indoors as much. I guess I could wear it in a t-shirt and tie, but Polo Cologne Intense is fantastic. I really like Polo Cologne Intense. It's one of those ones where I sprinkle it in time to time, and when I do sprinkle it in, it just makes me feel good the day that I wear it. So I need to wear it more often, and I should wear it more often. But yeah. All right, next we have my favorite work scent of all time. It's spring in a bottle, and that is Prada L'Homme. Now, spring is this perfect season for this. You can wear this year-round, so this is one that's a versatile year-rounder, but spring is really the perfect season for it. It is professional. As you can see, I've gone through half my bottle. Professional, clean. Anytime I have a business meeting, I end up wearing this fragrance, but it just smells like sexy clean, and that's kind of what you want to go for. Like, that's like... It's the most clean, professional, sexy soap. It's sexy soap. That's the best way to put it. Sexy soap is Prada L'Homme. Smells like spring. It gets added more and more into my rotation every spring. So I wear it more out. I wear it year-round to business meetings. But in the spring, it gets more worn outside of business meetings and stuff for me. So this is fantastic. I still think to the day this is one of the best work scents you can get. There's a couple in this group that I'm like, oh, these are killer work scents, but that's the best for me. And I'm like looking down at it because next up is probably my most complimented fragrance in the last 5 years, and that is Allure Sport Oh Extreme. So you can wear this one year round. It's versatile, year-rounder. It's good for casual. It's good for dressed up, dressed down. It's powdery Tonka freshness. Powdery Tonka freshness. I spray heavy when I spray this. I spray skin and clothes. So many people are afraid to spray their clothes. Spray your clothes, you guys. You'll get so much better results from people noticing you, especially with fragrances like this. The charm of this fragrance is in its sillage. When you walk past somebody, when you walk past somebody while you're wearing this, they're gonna think you smell so good. My most complimented fragrance in the last 5 years, averaged out. Anytime I don't know what to wear and I want to have positive attention, or just know that almost everyone's gonna think I smell great, it's this fragrance. Out of all my collection, this is like my dumb reach. Okay, I don't know what to wear. What's going to smell really, really good to everybody? And it's almost always this one. It's great. It really is great, guys. Compliment Superstar. And number 10, we have my favorite fragrance release from 2022. And I'm looking forward to add it back to the rotation again. It was my most worn fragrance in 2022 and my favorite fragrance release of 2022. And there was a lot of great fragrances released last year. And this is Lacoste Blanc Eau Fraiche. Ginger and citrus. It's like a pickled ginger sitting on citrus. There's ambroxan, making it more versatile. So this is a versatile freshie. And what I love about my freshies is freshies that are versatile, that you can kind of wear outside of just summer. And this is one of them. You can wear this year round. It works outside of summer, but it really shines in the spring and summer. Those are its best months. It's great. It puts me in a good mood every time I smell it. My favorite release last year. I still wear it all the time. It's just good. I don't know what else to say about it. I have tried Lacoste's Eau Intense, the one that came out from 2023, and I do think it is the best release of 2023 so far. But I'm going to gear that one more towards summer. So I'll talk about that in another video, but just know Lacoste Blanc Eau Intense from 2023 is also great. But this one is the Superstar. Highly recommend it. It's another one, just like Allure Sport Eau Extreme, where you can spray skin and clothes and you can spray heavy and it's not going to be like pushing into people's face. Because that's the one thing that I want to gear towards you guys. Don't wear fragrances that just push out. Like, people always are worried about projection, and sillage is so much better than projection. Projection is going to be what causes people to be like, oh, you got too much cologne on, where sillage will be like, hey, what's that fragrance? Remember, it's better to be discovered than announced when you wear your fragrances. And so fragrances with good sillages is where it is at. So these were 10 spring fragrances. All are great. Recommend every single one of them. There's one for pretty much any type of person in this list. They all feel like spring. They freshen like spring, and they are different, and you won't smell like everybody else. So check them out, enjoy it, and hopefully enjoyed this top 10 list. I rarely ever do top 10 lists, but I was going to take a break from the compliment test videos because that's a lot of work, and this one was one take. So here was my one take top 10. All right, guys, bye.